Yo, what da da ding, what da 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 ding. Cymarshall, he come fin mash it up. Yo, welcome back to the Cymarshall Show. It's gonna be crazy great. Episode 188. Let me start this episode off with the truth. Last episode obviously was 187, and you would think that the episode before that was 186. However, I definitely went from 185 to 187. So I skipped 186, and it's never coming back. And the reason it's never coming back, because the truth of it is that I'm over 200 episodes already. Like, I keep thinking about this 200th episode coming up, and I might celebrate and all that, but in actual fact, if you look at all the Cymarshall Law shows and add them up, they already come to over 200. Sometimes I do like interviews on the show, sometimes I do other things, but at some point, I don't know, the numbers got messed up, so. But I'm not going back to 186. We're just gonna go 188 and keep it moving. So my name is Cymarshall Law. Welcome to the Cymarshall Law Show, episode 188. Yo, I hope y'all are in good spirits today, because I am. I'm ready to start your weekend off lovely. They say it's Mercury's in retrograde. Even though it is, we're gonna make sure we keep straight and keep doing our thing. And we start our show off as we usually do. Usually, that's how you know it's gonna be a good show, if we starting with the stuttering early. The show today is gonna be called 188, The Art of Receiving. You would think that's an easy thing, because to receive, you just receive, right? But we're gonna get into it. But before we do that, I like to start our show with an abundance of positive energy to fuel your days and set the tone right for your upcoming 24 hours. Make sure you guys are good. Make sure I'm good. So we're gonna start like this with our thanks. Universal God, Most High, Jah, Cosmic Intelligence, Love, God, Universal God. Thank you for our health. All of it, physical, mental, emotional. Universal God, thank you for our wealth. All of it, physical, mental, emotional. Universal God, thank you for our friends, the ones that are genuine. Thank you for peace. Thank you for everything that we're able to release that's not doing us any good. Universal God, thank you for all the joys we experience. God, thank you for all the toys we experience. Thank you for the light we feel. And thank you for every flight that we catch. Universal God, thank you for our dreams. Thank you for our schemes. Thank you for sleep. Thank you for every day that we're able to see that we improved from the day before. God, thank you for laughter. Thank you for allowing us to realize that it's not about what happens now, but it's about what happens after. Universal God, thank you for learning, and thank you for all the money that we're earning. Universal God, thank you for true love. Universal God, thank you for the air that we breathe. Thank you for the steps that we take. Thank you for us being able to walk and talk and express ourselves freely. God, thank you for growth. Thank you for unity. Thank you for communication. Thank you for authenticity. God, thank you for allowing us to overcome. Thank you for freedom. Thank you for music. Thank you for art. Thank you for our heart. Thank you for abundance. Thank you for not just abundance, but overwhelming abundance. God, thank you for an overwhelming amount of blessings. That's what we're overdue for. An overwhelming amount of blessings. Not just one or two, like blessings that don't stop. Universal God, thank you for all the new experiences that help us to grow. Today's going to be a beautiful day, and we got this. Thank you for allowing us to know we got this, keeping our confidence high, keeping our self-esteem high. Thank you for encouragement. Thank you for knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Of course, it's going to be a beautiful weekend because we got this. Whatever you working on, you got it. I know you got it. My name is Cymarshall Law, and let's start the show. The Art of Giving. Peace, peace, and power to you, beautiful souls, my listeners, people that are reaching out on every platform. I appreciate y'all reaching out on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. You're hitting me up in person. Thank you for the gentleman I recently met from Australia. Said he's been tuning in. Last weekend I performed in Pomona, California, and he said he received my album out in his country and was able to fly out here and get the vinyl signed in person. So big shout out to him. But the show, Art of Receiving, episode 188. Today we explore a truth that's often whispered but rarely understood. They say it's better to give than receive. But what if that's only half of the dance? Giving is the exhale and receiving is the inhale. And if you've been holding your breath, this episode is your permission to breathe. We're going to dive deep into sacred, scientific, psychological, and maybe even poetic ways of looking at the art of receiving. Because receiving isn't just about gifts, it's about grace. It's about knowing you're worthy. You got to open your heart to be able to hear this. You got to open your mind to really be able to feel this. Sometimes it's easier when you go through something with somebody. So I bring up these topics because it's easier for me to talk about them with you, and maybe it's easier for you to receive them when you know other listeners are doing the same thing. To me, there are a lot of different ways of receiving. Receiving is not a single act. It's like a symphony of, to me, obvious moments. When you receive, when someone holds the door open for you, you receive when a stranger smiles at you in passing. You receive when your body heals itself overnight. You receive through compliments. You receive through criticism. Even that. You receive through intuition, one of my favorites, probably my favorite. Receive through music, through silence, through nature, through breath, through eye contact, through dreams, through memory, through forgiveness, through art, emotion, rest, divine timing. Many different ways to receive. But as easy as those ways sound, do you know how many people that I personally know in this life that have a problem receiving? On every level? They just, it's like that part of them was left out. They're just used to doing for others. They're Mr. Giver. They're Mrs. Giver. You know what? I'm going to play that song today. I was wondering what song I was going to play today. It's off the new album, Peaceful Warrior 2, Cymarshall Law, and Slimline Mother. Back to the show. So I was saying, a lot of different ways to receive, but I've seen a lot of people in life that just don't know how. So why do we receive? We receive because we're designed to evolve. Every experience, every emotion, every interaction is like data to us. Whether it's spiritual, emotional, or biological, receiving is really how we learn. It's how we grow. It's how we connect. We receive because the universe is in like a constant dialogue with us, of which we're always really receiving and processing data in some way, shape, or form. We receive because we're not isolated beings. We're definitely relational. And sometimes we receive not because we asked for anything. We receive because we're ready. We receive because it's who we've become. It's who we are. That's why they say the master will appear when the student is ready. And then even beyond like why people receive, I often think how people receive, because we don't all take things in the same way. Some people receive with open arms. Others receive with clenched fists. You might receive through words like a compliment, a confession, a prayer. Through a touch, a hug, a handshake, healing. Through time, someone showing up when you need them. through space, someone giving you room to breathe. You might receive through failure, the lesson hidden in a loss, through conflict, the truth revealed in tension, through coincidence, the message in the moment. Some receive through art, others receive through silence. You might be receiving right now through this podcast, through hopefully something that resonates with you, through the thought that just popped into your head just now. Receiving is not always loud. Sometimes it whispers. Sometimes it waits. But it's always there. If you're able to be in the moment, there's always something for you. A lot of times we're just stuck somewhere else, even though we're right here. And if we're not able to be right here, presence is power. I should do a whole episode on that. If you're able to stay in this moment right now, you're able to receive the most things because everything is happening now. And I feel like when people are not able to stay in that moment of now, very often that's why some people feel they never receive. Some people feel invisible, unloved, unchosen. Psychologically, I feel often traces back to early attachment wounds. If you were taught that love is conditional, you may reject it when it's freely given. If you grew up in survival mode, your nervous system may not recognize safety. Trauma can distort perception, right? You think one thing is going on when it's really not. It's nothing like that ever happened. And the reason you're thinking something else went on is because something you went through back in the day traumatized you. So now all your future perceptions are jacked up. You're looking at the world through jaded mirrors because of what you went through before. So you're no longer able to receive love because you're interpreting it as manipulation. Right? The brain, I feel like it filters reality through what it believes. And if you believe that you're unworthy, you'll miss the blessings. Let me repeat that. If you believe that you're unworthy, you will miss the blessings. If you believe you're unworthy, you will miss the blessings. So I'm here to tell you every week that you're worthy. You're enough. You deserve it. Why not you? Because we're out here missing all these blessings that are for us clearly. Like, how could it be more fucking clear? But we don't think we deserve them. And then we cry and say that nothing ever works out. And we never receive. When the blessing does come in front of us, we don't take it. But healing is possible through awareness, through reprogramming, through community. You are not broken. You are just learning to receive again. You know what? With that, let's get into a joint. I was going to go with a joint off the album, but I heard this hot new reggae cut that I want to jump into because it's going to be a great weekend. My name is Cymarshall Law. This is the Cymarshall Law Show. We'll be back after these messages.
No, I'm pretty. Whoa. Let the trumpets blow. They can never stop us from growing. Verse 10. Amen. He who does not want to work shall not be fed. It was written, it was said. Can you hear me? Yeah. Hustling in on me blood, coffee eating on the mud, through the fire and the flood. Listen to used to tear. Me never have the shirt. One suit of school uniform will make it work. Hurry the chicken back, or we'll make it jerk. Where we grow up, Santa never show up. December we celebrate, January slow up. Them know how we elevate, make them watch we blow up. To every ghetto youth you great, go and get your dough up. Pretty get your glow up, nails and your toe up. Them no love to see the growth, it sick them never throw up. Watch we as we go up, my sisters and my bro up. Jah I watch my every step, the blessing just a flow up.
Cause hustling in on me blood, coffee eating at the mud, through the fire and the flood. Listen to my every word.
Oh, we the strongest of the strongest. Oh, we will be here the longest.
Hustling in on me gene, rotten rich that are the dream. Coffee hit me and the team, all my kids them off it clean.
Oh, we the strongest of the strongest. Oh, we will be here the longest.
Still a flip a dollar faster than a lightning McQueen. My born as a mother money making machine. So down in a Jamaica, every man have a dream. One day we see them face up in a first magazine. The Rasta flag have three color, but we favorite are green. Set up on the black and we a serve every fiend. Take it back to Sherlock, share it up with the scheme. Make every girl I run out of them house and a scream. And I tell me say them ready fit take one for the team. She love the vegetables but she prefer the cream. Hustling in on my blood, my DNA and my genes. I got that dollar sign blood type, you know what I mean.
Cause hustling in on me blood, coffee eating at the mud, through the fire and the flood. Listen to my every word.
Oh, we the strongest of the strongest. Oh, we will be here the longest.
Hustling in on me gene, rotten rich that are the dream. Coffee hit me and the team, all my kids them off it clean.
We the strongest of the strongest. Oh, we will be here the longest. From a penny to $1, from $1 to a bill, from 100 to 1,000 was your quint, me get a mill. From a house and the flat to a mansion on a hill. You'd a swear say your jugs are a aisle man a drill. But a music we push, gangsta no sell pill. I greater than no bush, Sherlock to Coville. All the youths them surviving at the streets, them skill. So much innocent lives, the system them kill. Unnecessary blood by the drums them spill. So the devil laugh, the death receipt them fill. If I them alone bowl to the meat Glen Mill. So we gon' feed.
Welcome back to the Cymarshall Law Show. Welcome back to the Cymarshall Law Show. You know what I'm saying? That cut off kind of abruptly. Who's the DJ? Oh, that would be me. Well, forget that I said that. The DJ's been awesome all podcast. Welcome back to the Cymarshall Law Show, episode 188, The Art of Receiving. If you like the show, please subscribe. You know, if you have like a kid in your house, you hear that all the time. I have a kid in my house that watches video games more than he plays them. And every 5 minutes, my guy's on YouTube and I'm hearing, subscribe. Every 5, I want to throw the PlayStation. No. I meditated this morning. So yeah, we're back with The Art of Receiving. You know what I'm talking about if you got a kid in your house. You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so The Art of Receiving. How receiving shapes the outcome. The way you receive determines the shape of your gift. When you receive gratitude, your gift expands. Yeah, you hearing me? When you receive with suspicion, it shrinks. Imagine someone gives you a compliment and you deflect it. Nah, I'm good. But you reject the energy. But if you say, thank you, I received that. You absorb the energy. You let it nourish you. Receiving is alchemy, baby. It transforms the ordinary into the sacred. A meal becomes like a communion. A hug, a healing. A moment, a memory. The gift is not just what's given, it's how you hold it. And, you know, you can get surprise blessings, and sometimes we wonder where they come from because they're unexpected. You ever had like a stranger say exactly what you needed to hear? Or you ever missed a train and met someone who changed your life? Well, maybe not, but I think you catching my Tokyo drift. These are surprise blessings, unscripted, unpredictable, unmistakable. And they come from alignment, they come from your intuition, they come from guidance from somewhere else. Maybe your angels out there. Divine orchestration. Sometimes your energy calls in what your words never asked for. You might receive a job offer after letting go of desperation. A healing dream after like a night of surrender. A message in a song you weren't supposed to hear. Or a word in a movie that speaks directly to you when you think the television is not paying attention. These blessings are not random. They're echoes of your readiness. The universe is precise, and it delivers when you least expect it, but always when you need it. And why should you accept blessings gracefully? Graceful acceptance is like saying, I honor this gift. I honor myself. I honor the giver. When you accept with grace, to me, it's like you create a feedback loop of abundance. You teach others that their giving matters. And that is super important, because I know when I give something and someone like really receives it, it makes me want to give more and more and more and more and more. And I might not give to you, but I'll give to the next person, sometimes depending on how it's received. So you teach others that their giving matters. You teach yourself that you're worthy. Graceful receiving is eye contact. You're giving or receiving with eye contact. You're receiving a sincere thank you, a smile that says, I felt that. It's not about ego, it's about presence. When you receive with the grace, you become a mirror, reflecting love back into the world. And some people struggle to receive things. They struggle to ask for help. Why do compliments make us squirm? Asking for help can feel like vulnerability. It can feel like being naked when you reveal yourself in that way. It can feel like danger. It can challenge our self-image. If you believe you're not enough, praises feel like a lie. But here is the truth. You're allowed to be seen. You're allowed to be celebrated. Like, come on. And I know a lot of it might come from, past traumas. No one celebrated you. No one bigged you up. No one told you you were that guy. No one told you you were that girl. But I'm here to celebrate you. That's what this show is all about. Here to remind you who you really are. And you're the greatest. You're an unlimited being full of love at your core. And there is nothing you can't do, nothing you can't be. You are the greatest. And I'm just here to remind you of that. I'm here to reflect your light. So say thank you without deflection. Ask for help without apology. Accept love without suspicion. You are not weak. You are human. Let me rewind that. You are a spirit with a human body, and a human body that thrives on connection. But your spirit is limitless. Let's keep that straight. My name is Cymarshall. I'm not even going to erase that. I should start talking about myself in third person. Matter of fact, for the rest of the show, I'm the Cymarshall. The Cymarshall is going to go to this message break, and I'll see you guys soon for closing thoughts.
The one that you need, he's Mr. Giver. Always pushing you to succeed, he's Mr. Giver. The only kind of his breed, he's Mr. Giver. The one that you want to lead, he's Mr. Giver. He's the one that you need, he's Mr. Giver. Always pushing you to succeed, he's Mr. Giver. The only kind of his breed, he's Mr. Giver. The one that you want to lead, he's Mr. Giver. He's Mr. Giver. He's Mr. Giver. He's Mr. Giver. He's Mr. Giver, gives without looking for return, but he gives so much, he gon' have nothing, when will he learn? He gives when people don't earn. He gives when it isn't his turn. For him, living is given, it's a given, he is kind. He'll give you a piece of time and a peace of mind. He gives consideration, he gives you innovation, but you don't always get the credit when he gives you inspiration. You got beef, then he gives you invitation. You need knowledge, then he gives you information. You want freedom, he gives you the tools for liberation. An engineer who is giving you configuration. He'll give it to you raw. He's rich now, cause he was given when he was poor. And when no one was looking, he was giving his all. So when the game was on the line, he was given the ball. When they needed someone to blame, he was given the fall. Tried to back him into a corner, he was given the wall. An artist to life when he gave you his art. Never needed an operation when he gave you his heart. You don't understand selfish people, the lack of development's evident. And when he's given, he's in his element. Happy people give the most, but he's always very sorry, cause he knows if we shared that we'd have enough for everybody. Mr. Giver, he's the one that you need, he's Mr. Giver. Always pushing you to succeed, he's Mr. Giver. The only kind of his breed, he's Mr. Giver. The one that you want to lead, he's Mr. Giver. He's the one that you need, he's Mr. Giver. Always pushing you to succeed, he's Mr. Giver. The only kind of his breed, he's Mr. Giver. The one that you want to lead, he's Mr. Giver. He's Mr. Giver. He's Mr. Giver. He's Mr. Giver. He'll give you the shirt off his back. He'll give you advice. And if you lose it the first time, then he'll give it to you twice. But his soul never had one when he tried giving it a price. The one you expect to deliver. You in a glass house throwing stones, he'll give you a mirror. And when you needed food for thought, he gave you a dinner. Gave you fish, taught you to fish, and made you a fisher. Needed some type of hope, and that's when he gave you a glimmer. Tried to play him, that's when he got cold and gave you a shiver. But he understands the love and that there is no greater thing. So he still gave to people that never appreciated him. He was wise, gave you jewels if wisdom was jewelry. He gave it to you direct and gave it to you truthfully. When no one else shit on you, he gave you opportunity. First, second, and third chances. You gave him problems and he gave you the answers. More matters of the heart I'm trying to articulate to stimulate, but some people just give to manipulate. He'll give a generosity lesson. He gives without remembering and gets without forgetting. And when you're lost, he'll give you direction. He'll open your mind and give you another perception. Everybody out for self, I don't believe. Mr. Giver says it's better to give than to receive. Mr. Giver, he's the one that you need, he's Mr. Giver. Always pushing you to succeed, he's Mr. Giver. The only kind of his breed, he's Mr. Giver. The one that you want to lead, he's Mr. Giver. He's the one that you need, he's Mr. Giver. Always pushing you to succeed, he's Mr. Giver. The only kind of his breed, he's Mr. Giver. The one that you want to lead, he's Mr. Giver. He's Mr. Giver. He's Mr. Giver. He's Mr. Giver. He's Cymarshall, and I'm back with the show. Ayo, ayo, I'm back with the flow. Ayo, yo, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ayo, yeah, yeah, yo, yo. Cymarshall, look, show. Yo, welcome back, my people. It's been a great day. I went to the Wu-Tang concert last night,
And it was crazy. But that's heather. I wanted to say that's either here. That's neither here nor there. And I said that's heather. This is the only show with no outtakes. I like to give it to you real, authentic. Straight from the dragon's pit. Yo, you gotta laugh. You gotta not take yourself too seriously. So closing thoughts. I want you to sit with this. What if the blessing you've been waiting for has already arrived, but you didn't recognize it because you didn't wear the outfit you expected? What if the compliment you brushed off was the universe saying you are seen? What if the help you denied was life whispering you are worthy? What if the silence you feared was actually space being made for something sacred to enter? Receiving is not passive, it's an active surrender. It's radical openness. It's the art of saying yes to life. You are not here to hustle for your worth. You are here to remember it. You are not here to earn your love. You are here to embody it. You're not here to chase blessings. You're here to align with them. So, here are your action items, your soul work for the week. Practice receiving in small ways. Let someone compliment you. Accept help without guilt. Accept the help, no guilt. Receive rest without apology. And try to notice the unexpected gifts. Keep a blessing journal maybe. Write down every moment of grace, no matter how small. Challenge your resistance. Ask yourself, where do I block love? Where do I deflect praise? Where do I fear being seen? Meditate on this. What am I ready to receive that I have never allowed before? You are the receiver, the vessel, the mirror, and the more you open, the more you realize you were never waiting for the world to give you something. The world was waiting for you to say yes. So say yes, say thank you, say I receive, and watch your life unfold like a poem written by the divine in rhyme. My name is the Cymarshall Law. You thought I was going to forget, didn't you? My name is the Cymarshall Law at the Cymarshall Law Show. Let me hit y'all with a quote before I bid you farewell. All right, so this is a quote actually, and it's by St. Augustine. Like to hear it, here it goes. God is always trying to give good things to us, but our hands are too full to receive them. St. Augustine. My name is My name is the Cymarshall Law. This has been the Cymarshall Law Show. I love y'all. Until next time, keep receiving gracefully. Peace, love, and positive energy. And we out like that.
Coursing through my vein. Well, can't wait to get home to look up in your face. 'Cause girl, you feel my vibes. I'm so glad you're with the I. Well, we laugh, we cry, sometimes we fuss, but that happened to all of us. I'm so glad you're mine. Well, hey.